Alright, hello everybody, Mobius1 here, bringing you an interesting and unique game for this week's Featured Game Friday. This is Antichamber. This game is not new. It came out a couple years ago now? I don't know exactly when it came out, but it's been out for a while. I've actually already finished it. I've actually 100%ed this game before. So, I'm very familiar with it, but it's been very, very long since I've played it. So, my memory is going to be a little bit fuzzy on certain details. In a nutshell, Antichamber is a first-person puzzle game akin to that of, like, Portal, but even in a weirder sort of way. So, if you like Portal, you'd probably like this game. If you didn't like Portal or you've never played Portal, this is going to be very entertaining. If you did like Portal, like, a lot, like, you really want to play games like Portal, this might... I'm actually going to tell you now to not watch this video. You need to just go buy this game. It's not very expensive. I think it's on Steam for, like, $15, $20. Again, it was so long ago that I'm not sure exactly what it's worth anymore. But, yeah, I don't want... Watching this video will spoil a lot of what makes this game amazing. So, I'm telling you right now, don't watch my video. Go play the game and then come back and watch this when you're done so you can see how I did some of this stuff. But, alright, so, Antichamber has no, like, menu screen. It's really weird. Like, this is, just like it says, this is all you need to know. Escape, return to the Antichamber, and hold to quit. So, this room is the Antichamber. And look, there's the exit. Perfect, we're almost done, except we can't get through the glass. So, what else do we need to know? Movement, WASD. Shift, hold to walk. Jump, spacebar. And left mouse is interact, which is chamber only. So, alright, so we use the mouse to look around. So, here's all our settings. You can invert the mouse, sensitivity, music, which the music and the sound effects in this game are totally beautiful, totally chillax. I love them. Display mode, screen resolution, and then time remaining. Holy crap, we've been wasting time just talking? But it's not that big of a deal. This video is not going to be a full playthrough, and it's not going to be an hour and a half long, so we won't get to see what happens when time runs out, but all I'll say is don't worry too much about it. Alright, you don't lose if time runs out. Something does happen, I won't tell you what, but it's not too bad. And then we have this wall. Choose your destination and click here. Basically, this wall is going to be a map of the entire game. And as you uncover new rooms, you can click on them to travel to them. So, as of now, since we're just starting, this is the only room we can go to. It's called Leap of Faith. So we're going to click to travel. Whoa. And here we are. It says jump. It's a pretty steep path. If we turn around, there's some weird stuff. Up. And I do know a couple of secrets, but I'm going to kind of play dumb here, just so I don't spoil anything for you guys. Let's just kind of take this as if we were playing it for the first time. Jump. Okay, so if I jump, nothing happens. Maybe it wants us to jump down the pit, so okay. Ooh. Alright, so what did we learn? No fall damage. Click here. Falling to succeed does not mean failing to failing to succeed does not mean failing to progress. It's very good. So the interesting thing about Antichamber is you'll get these little, like, poster things that you can click on, and they usually give you hints to completing the puzzle. But the interesting thing is they usually give you hints to the puzzle that you just solved. So this kind of applies to what we just did, which is interesting. So you kind of have to figure it out on your own, and then you get a note or a tip about something that you already finished. In this case, however, this one's a little different. And this right here, this puzzle was shown in the trailer for Antichamber, and this puzzle is what sold me on the game. So, some paths are clearer than others. Okay. So, we can go down the red staircase or up the blue staircase. I like blue, so we're going to go up blue. Huh. A choice may be as simple as going left or going right. Alright, well, we tried blue last time, so let's try red this time. Huh. The choice doesn't matter if the outcome is the same. Okay. Maybe if we just keep going the same way, eventually we'll get to the end? No. Well, screw this. Let's go this way then. When you return to where you have been, things aren't always as remembered. Some choices leave us running around a lot without really getting anywhere. And as you can see, we are now trapped in a box. So, as the wall suggests, if we press the escape key, we return to the Antichamber. Now the interesting thing, if you don't like where you've ended up, try doing something else. Oh wait, first of all, what's that? Very interesting. Black blob. So the game will actually track all of the different signs that you've encountered in the game, and this is kind of how you track your progress in the game. Basically, this entire wall is filled with these signs, and you can click on any of them to bring them up again if you wanted to, like, read any of them again. So that's kind of how you know how much of this game there is, because this entire wall has to be filled in. But now if we look, the cool thing about this map is we can actually see now, okay, so there's a room branching off of this room that we haven't discovered yet. There's also a room branching off of this room that we haven't discovered yet. So we kind of, you have a choice now, like, where you want to go. But okay, it says go here again, so let's try. Walk. So before that said jump, now it says walk. Everything else is the same. So instead of jumping, if we hold shift to walk, let's try to just walk across. Oh, look at that. The floor just kind of materializes. So now we're across. Taking the first step can be harder than the rest of the challenge. Alright, now we kind of have a couple choices. That looks like a dead end, so let's go this way. Whoa! Well, that was certainly exciting. So clearly there's a false floor there. We often fall into things when we least expect. Aw. How clever. Alright, so can we go this way? No. Can't go that way yet, so we have to go that way. That's a dead end. Whoa! Stairs materializing out of nowhere. Small steps can take you great distances. Okay. Whoa, what is that thing? These things are called bees, and they react to movement. Your movement, specifically. So when you run, they kind of freak out, and when you stand still, they kind of get back together. Now, the good thing, they don't hurt you. So you can just walk right through. but as you can see, they do affect the walls. More on that later. Some paths are straightforward. Life has a way of pushing us in the right direction. Okay, so there's a wall here, but the thing is, if I jump right now to get over this wall, the floor disappears. And now we're back here again. So let's try again and see if maybe there's another path we can find. Because this is going to bring us back to the steps. And we know we go back this way to get past the steps. But doesn't that just take us to a dead end? Yeah. So... Huh. Oh, but look, we uncovered a bunch more of the map. So what room did we were here. No. Were we? We were here? Some paths are straightforward. No, this is as far as we got. Oh, right. And then we want to not jump this time. Alright, so instead of jumping over the wall, you can actually walk around it. How we perceive a problem can change every time we see it. Alright, so basically things are going to change. We have 3 ways to go here. Let's check this out first. This is one of my favorite rooms in the game because, like, how they coded this is just beyond me. Like, look at this. Like, you see a thing, and then every time you look at it from a different angle, it changes. It's so freaking weird. It's just so cool, though. And then, oh, whoa, we can actually enter this one. When you absorb your surroundings, you may notice things that you didn't see before. Alright, so this puzzle right here is probably I'm not going to say it's the most frustrating puzzle in the game, but it's the first one that people get to where they start to get really frustrated. So that's good. If you're watching this video and you've never played before, I'm going to show you how to do it. Though I don't exactly remember how to do it myself, we're going to figure it out. So, notice we enter through like this yellow, red, purple hallway, right? So we have 2 ways to go. We can either go green or blue and purple. Now if we go through blue and purple, we're back where we started. And now that's great. So this is actually wrong. Every time you go through blue and purple, you're put back at the start. How trippy is that? How trippy is that? Look, blue and purple, green. Mind blown, right? Like, what if we walk through this backwards? What? Look, how did it do that? Wait a minute. I'm gonna catch it doing it. What? Freaking love this game. Alright, so we don't go through blue and purple, we go through green. But now which way do we go? Well, if we go this way, back at the start. So we continue to go through green. Is kind of how it works until you get here, and then you're like, well, wait a minute. Both ways is green. But if you look, you can see... Oh, actually... No, I think it is this way. Because then you go this way. Here we go. And that was it. If you never stop trying, you will get there eventually. And then we're faced with this, left or right. It doesn't really matter which way you go, because they both lead you to the same place, so... Some choices can leave us running around in circles. Oh look, it's that same sign. Oh look, it's that same sign. So they purposefully do that to make you think that you're running around in a circle. But guess what? You're actually not. So you can go back to the start, but no matter which way you go, you'll notice the circle is slowly getting tighter and tighter, narrower and narrower, as we slowly spiral towards the middle of this circular room, until eventually raw persistence may be the only option other than giving up entirely. You clever bastard. Oh, what's this? Well, apparently the game wants us to go this way. But there's a door there. Okay. What? Okay, so apparently this door, it only likes us when we're looking at it. So if we look this way and walk backwards, we get through the door. A few steps backwards may keep you moving forwards. Whoa. Okay, so this room is pretty trippy and actually confuses a lot of people. When I say a lot of people, I've had so many friends play this game because when I first got this game, it was like the coolest game I'd played in a long time. So I had all my friends try it. And I was kind of surprised at the places that people got stuck, and this was one of them. Because this doesn't really seem to do anything. But you'll notice I'm in a red room. When I look through the window this way, the room appears to be green. And when I look through the window this way, I appear to see a blue room. This actually is like a portal that teleports you into the other rooms. And all you have to do to enter them is walk up to it and then back away. And now I'm in a blue room. There's the red room. There's the green room. If I want to go back to the red room, walk up to it, back away, and I'm back in the red room. Trippy as hell, isn't it? A window of opportunity can lead to new places if you are willing to take a closer look. Whoa, what's that? And is that a gun? I don't know. We'll have to continue on and see. Alright, so this part gets pretty difficult to navigate in, but fortunately, there are these circles. And you'll notice that every time you go down a hallway, there's always a circle facing, like, the direction you came from. So if you ever get lost in the dark, you just look for the circle and walk backwards with the circle in front of you. And eventually, you'll find your way to the end. Oh, there we go. But wait a minute. Look a little harder and you will find a way forward. Look at this. We were here before, but look, that arrow seems awfully as if you can continue. What? There was another path here, and believe it or not, this path is here the entire time. The very first time we dropped down this long fall, and we landed here, and we got the sign with the sheep at the very start of the game, you could have just walked straight here. This path was always here, but because you saw the light, you immediately, just instinctively followed that path. That's how trippy this game is. Except now we're navigating completely blind. Oh, alright, not so bad. Venturing into the unknown can lead towards great rewards. Well, that looks like a great reward. And that looks kind of like the room that I'm in now. Doesn't it? Right? Because it's got the circle at the end, which is that, and it's got the sign on the left, which is that. It's almost like this is a portal coming from in here. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? Oh, look at that. Whoa, mind blown. Try hard enough and you will get to where you want to be. I want to be on that thing. Alright. Right mouse. Left mouse. So, now we're introduced to Antichamber's version of the portal gun. Instead of being a portal gun, this thing is a cube gun. You basically right-click to absorb little cubes, and then you left-click to stick them next to walls or wherever. So you'll notice this laser here opens the door when I'm standing in it. But as soon as I leave, the door closes. However, if I stick a brick under the door, it props the door open. Now, look at this. That door stays open while I'm blocking the laser, but as soon as I leave, the door closes. So, let's take that block. Huh. I can't stick the cube under the door because there's glass there. But I can block the laser with the cube. Some doors will close unless we hold them open. Alright, so here there's a cube here, which we can take out and put in this to open that door. Oh look, and here's another cube, which we can actually use as a step to get over this. It's harder to progress if you're leaving things behind. Well, how do we get through this door? Well, if we use the note, it's harder to progress if you're leaving things behind. Maybe we can use this cube. Ha. So there's 3 doors. Well, I mean, if we could prop this door open, that would sort of help. Maybe if we go really quick. Ah. Not quick enough. Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure I just ruined it now. No, so actually we're going to use... Yeah, I think I ruined it. Can I go back even further? No, I can't. Alright, well this is a perfect example of what to do if you screw up a puzzle. You press escape. And escape takes you back to the antechamber. So you actually see, this was the room that we were in last. So we're going to click here, and we'll try again. So here's what we're supposed to do. Now we have 2 cubes. We'll hold this door open with that cube. We'll take this one back. We'll hold that door open with that one. Take this one back. And then plug that in there. And now we can go through. And we'll just take this with us because, well, we're going to need it anyway. What does this sign say? There are multiple ways to approach a situation. Now, some doors require multiple lasers to be blocked. So you'll see this is almost like a progress meter. So you can see there are 3 holes there for cubes. And when I plug one in, it fills 1/3 of the way. So in order to open these doors, you need to fill it with 3 cubes. Now I'm not going to show you how to do it in this video. But there is actually a way to get from there, like from the start of this puzzle, all the way to here with all 3 cubes. Yeah, there is. But since we didn't figure that part out, we have to go this way. Whoa. Alright, this is the last one that I'm going to show you guys. A path may not be right or wrong. It may just be different. Okay, what's that? Don't look down. Should we do it? We should probably do it. Whoa, what's that thing? Giant eyeball. Whoa! Too much curiosity can get the best of us. Okay. When you've hit the rock bottom, the only way is up. Don't look down. Well, this time we're not going to look down, but we are going to walk out of the room. It's a pretty darn long fall. But now we can go back this way. Signs may be helping you more than you realize. And this actually takes us back here. Some hurdles are too high to jump over. Alright. And now we're back. Whoa! Well, we're in a new zone. But I am going to end this video here. WTF! WTF is right. If you guys enjoy this, let me know. Maybe I'll continue it because this is a really cool game. But hopefully some of you guys will try it now that you've seen it because this is a really cool game. And I might just continue playing it myself. I don't know. We'll see. Dig a little deeper and you may find something new. I'm going to go back to the antechamber. You can see we covered a good amount of the map, but there's still a lot more to explore. Let's look at our sign wall. Yeah, we're maybe a quarter, 25% or so discovered, but there's still a lot more to do. So, thanks for watching this video. Mobius1 here, and I'll see you guys next time.